Hi, and welcome to the Living Your Destiny broadcast. I'm Scott Wimberly, and I'm your host. Would love to invite you to go to our website, scottwimberly.com. There you'll find some book products and things we have available for you. We have Embrace Your Destiny. The first book that I had published is available there as in two different forms. One is a free ebook download, and we have it available as an audio book. You can download it each chapter at a time if you like, or all at once, however you want to do that. We have the Living Your Destiny blog that goes out each morning. It's available for you. And also the Living Your Destiny text, which goes out right now on Mondays and Thursdays, mid-morning. All of this is free of charge. We're not charging for anything. We're just wanting to encourage you and help you along your destiny, to discover your destiny, and then to live it out. And to do that, we have a program called Roadmap to Your Destiny that we're putting together that'll not only help you discover your destiny, but also how to live out your destiny. We use our book, Embrace Your Destiny, as well as in there. A lot of destiny. But that's what life's about. You know, living out your destiny. Why are you here? You're here for purpose. But go to the website, scottwimberly.com. Love to hear from you, see what you think. We have these broadcasts available. We're going 3 days a week right now, and probably sometime in the future we'll add some more to it. But right now, 3 days is enough. I think is enough. Yeah. But we have the video as well as the audio available on the website there. So scottwimberly.com. Love to hear from you. All right. Today we're talking about expand your heart. You know, I was listening to an audiobook the other day about love, and one of the questions that the author asked and posed was, what does the church, whether any church, what does the church provide that nowhere else in the world can you get it? And he gave a lot of different answers, but he said there's only really one thing, and that's grace. And I was like, oh, I was expecting something more than that. But then he expounded and went a little bit further into that. You know, grace. And when somebody makes a mistake, do we give them grace? When someone hurts us, do we offer grace? When the umpire calls our son or daughter out, do we give them grace? When our boss comes in and just chews us out for a rightfully or unrightfully reason, do we give him or her grace? Do we offer forgiveness? Because grace and forgiveness are hand in hand. You know, mercy and grace, forgiveness and grace. They're all right there together. How much forgiveness do we offer? How much grace do we offer? How much mercy do we give? You know, and then I got to think, I said, you know, the world has a form of grace and mercy and forgiveness that they do offer. But true forgiveness, grace, and mercy, I guess, are, you know, should be available in the church and whatnot. I know some churches it is and some it's not. And I've been on both ends of it. I've not given it and I've not received it, you know. But I want to be more of a giver of that, because what you give is what you get. You know, you sow and reap and sow. What goes around comes around. Believe it or not, what goes around comes around can be a good thing. You know, for most of my life, it was always, you know, you better watch out, because what goes around comes around, and it was always bad because I was always doing the wrong thing, planting wrong seeds. You know, life is nothing but seed, time, and harvest. You plant it, in time it comes back. You know, sometimes it's faster than others, sometimes it's longer than others. But what you plant will come back to you, and more of it. You plant one seed, you usually get more than one result from it. So know that. Expand your heart. Let's begin to give grace, mercy, and forgiveness. And all these, you know, all of it's wrapped up in one word, and that's love. You know, but it's almost now taboo. You can't say you love someone. They'll get the wrong idea because we only have the one word for it. Instead, you know, the Greeks had the eros and phileo and agape. I want to move into that agape area, in that arena, where it's just unconditional. I'm not expecting anything from you in return. I don't desire anything from you. Don't need anything from you. And not in a prideful way, but I'm just saying, you know, we're not manipulating and control. A lot of times we use the word love, and it's just a manipulator. It's a control mechanism. That's all it is. It's to get what we want. But what I want to do is to learn how to say I love you, with maybe not even having to say the words, you know, through actions and deeds and what you're doing, through your prayer, through your thoughts and seeds planted, doing things for people that they never see and know that you did it. Good stuff. Plant positive, good seed. By forgiving, by offering grace. When that person cuts you off, do you give them grace? You know, when they need to merge in traffic, do you give grace? You know, that's just one of my pet peeves. You know, I'm an offensive driver, and I need to learn not to be. I need to learn from my wife, who is not an offensive driver, but she's a grace giver on the road, and that's just one area. But whether it's money, whether it's paying for somebody's meal behind you in the drive-thru, paying for somebody's groceries at Target, whatever. Are we giving grace? Expand your heart. Area that I'm working on, and I hope that you'll join me with that. Let's begin to forgive, offer grace, and love people. Okay? We're all in this together. You know, we may have gotten here in different ships, but we're all in the same boat now for the most part. Rather than jumping overboard, let's give grace, mercy, and forgiveness. Let's love on each other. Let's love people. You know, plant positive seeds. Use words that are positive, encouragement. Offer people hope. You know, that's the one thing in the world that we got to have is hope. Just do something. You know, we got to do something. And let's do something positive, you know. That's all that people need. They just need just a little affirmation. You know, encouragement. Offer hope. You know, I believe that our breakthrough and our answer is right there in what we give. We're sitting back waiting for it. We got to do something. Okay? Use that gift that God's given you to do something with it. Offering hope and forgiveness and grace and mercy, all these words and attributes, you know, just love. When you have love, then you'll have all that stuff. When you have agape, unconditional, 1 Corinthians 13 love, you know, again, I'm not there, but I'm working on it. I desire that. And I'm trying to plant those seeds to get there and to receive that. I think, you know, the world will be a whole lot better place, you know. We still have issues and still have conflicts, I guess, and all that. But, you know, if we're operating in that unconditional love, then we can't be in any better place. I mean, what better place can we be in? Not trying to get revenge and worried about the stock market, worried about the economy and all that. You know, hey, we're planting seeds and we're planting, we're waiting, you know, a good harvest. And God will honor that. I believe that. With all my heart, I believe that. God honors what we do, but He wants us to do something. And, you know, and God's all about loving. You know, we love folk. Do what we're supposed to do. Operate in the gift He's given us. He's not going to see you out there doing, you know, begging. David in the Psalms, I've never seen the righteous begging for bread. But are we righteous? You know, again, you know, I don't know. That's up to you individually, I guess, between you and God. But people are going to see, you know. Plant some seed today. Do something for somebody. They don't have to know it, okay? Encourage someone. Give them hope. Give them love without expecting anything from them in return. That's when you really know, you know, when you do something for somebody that there's no way in the world they can ever repay you, that's when God steps in and repays you, okay? So I want to be repaid in mercy and grace and love and all that. So I'm, you know, making a lot of changes. You know, I've had to make a lot of changes in my life too, and we all do. You know, some more than others. But again, thank you so much for joining with us today. I'm happy to be able to share with you. I love sharing with you. I'm excited about your destiny and your future, what God has in store for you. Go to our website, scottwimberly.com. Check it out. See what you think. Let us know where you are, and love to hear from you. What issues that you would like for us to talk about. We'll have some guests on before long. Love to hear from you. Okay? All right. You have a great day. Tomorrow is going to even be better. Grace, mercy, and love.